Let's see. Somebody asked, like, who would I like? All right. So let's talk about Illinois safety. He's changing his name. We talked about him last night, Locked on 49ers. Make sure you guys listen to Locked on 49ers. Also on YouTube. You can find that. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and all that good stuff. We come at you 5 days a week. But we talked about the Illinois safety, Quan Martin. And his first name is something else, but he's going by Quan Martin now. All right. Number 21. And what he is. Now, if there's anybody that I would trade up for in the third round, because the 49ers do have a bunch of picks, and I don't think they're going to use all them picks. All right. But Quan Martin is someone that's very intriguing to me. Because even if you have Tayshaun Gibson, even if you have Talanoa Hufanga, he is his own kind of like unique player and skill set. And he reminds me of, and he's number 21. He's number 21 on Illinois. All right, they've had a ton of really good safeties over the last couple of years. All right, but Martin reminds me of like poor man's Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick, when the 49ers drafted Mike McGlinchey with the ninth pick, whatever pick the 49ers had, in the 2018? Yeah, 2018. With the ninth pick in the 2018 NFL draft, San Francisco 49ers select they drafted Minkah Fitzpatrick, Mike McGlinchey. God damn. Okay, so they fooled me. All right, I wanted Minkah, right? And Minkah in college played what they call the star position. He's a guy that's in the nickel spot, but he's listed as a safety, and he does all these different things, and he's versatile, and he can cover, and he's running with slot fades and driving out routes, but then you can blitz him, and he's good for the run. So Minkah was everything, right? Martin is the poor man's version of Minkah. So he's not as impactful as Minkah in college. We're talking about as prospects. What Martin's going to be at the NFL level, I do not know. All right. But as a prospect, like, it was no doubt that, to me, Minkah, like, this is a top 10 player. And sometimes you can get pushed out of there when there's a lot of quarterbacks. And I want to say that was the draft where there was a lot of there was quarterbacks that kept getting drafted. So that was the Baker Mayfield, Sam Darnold, Josh Rosen, Josh Allen. Those guys all went like top 10. So that's going to push down a guy like Minkah. And I just thought, like, 49ers, what are you? There were also a couple of offensive linemen where it's just like, Quentin Nelson, amazing. I probably, guard, but Quentin Nelson, amazing. I ain't taking Mike McGlinchey over Minkah Fitzpatrick. I'm just not. It's just not. Let me keep Trent Brown. Hey, y'all can have New England. Y'all can keep that third. Y'all can keep that third. Let me keep Trent Brown, because I want Minkah. All right. Now maybe the 49ers run game wouldn't be as good with Trent Brown or whatever. I don't know. And I'd say right now, it felt kind of, I don't know. Did they make the right decision? Was that a good trade for the 49ers? Was that a good trade? We got my guy Jesse in the chat. And Jesse, hey, you want to come on, man? Let me know. I'll send the DM to you. I'll send the link to you. All right. But he says same role as Ramsey and Petrie, right? So those are essentially star positions, right? Where they are safeties, but in college they kind of play this nickel, kind of everything type of position. And that's essentially what Martin is. Where at the NFL level, he might do more too high, single high type stuff, but just having the man coverage versatility, I love it. Jimmy Ward did a lot of that for the 49ers. When it came to, all right, third down and 6, where's Jimmy Ward? You know where the hell Jimmy Ward is. He's playing man on somebody. He's playing man on somebody. And I think that's what Martin is as well. So a guy that definitely can do some too high, single high stuff. I haven't seen a whole lot of it on film. I know he's listed as a safety, but it's just nickel. Now, how is he in the run game? That's something I still have to try to figure out. I got to figure out exactly what he is in the run game. But as far as just ability, versatility, like, that's the one guy where I trade up for this motherfucker. I would trade up for him. So good skill set, good playmaking ability. I did post some clips of him on Twitter, or a clip where you look. Everybody posts these clips of like the perfect oh, this was great. This was, and it's like, man, NFL is hella hard. Like the NFL is hard. More times than not, no, I don't want to say more times than not. Because the great, like they string together just a lot of really good plays. But whatever you're thinking ideally it should be from a technical standpoint and a coverage standpoint, a lot of times that's just not going to be the case. You got to fight for your life. All right, you got to fight. And when I watched Martin, he got beat off the line of scrimmage. He didn't panic, right? I always talk to my guys about when you get beat off the line of scrimmage, how your time clock gets sped up, right? Your time clock gets sped up. A lot of your technique goes out the window. That's when you panic. You end up running into a guy, getting a pass interference, especially on the underthrown ball. How many times have we seen that? How many times have we seen a DB kind of get beat, then he's chasing, run after a guy, and then the ball is underthrown, and you see the safety or the receiver turn, jump, and then the corner is like, and just runs it, right? Just runs into the receiver, and then the receiver, they throw the flag. I'm like, man, how you gonna bail him out for that? Well, I'm watching Martin. He does a terrific job where he was, quote unquote, beat off the line of scrimmage. But what he did, man, he didn't panic. He didn't panic. He said, you know what? I'm going to work to get to that hip. He worked to get to that hip. As soon as he got to that hip, turn his head around. Boom. Turn his head around just like that. It was like, boom. And what do you know? There's a damn football right there. And he picks it off. And that was an extremely impressive play because it wasn't perfect at the line of scrimmage, but I got to see how a guy works in chaos, right? How does he work in chaos? Man, that was pretty sweet. That's a guy I would trade up for.